Hello friends, how are you? Welcome to your own channel Medu Study. I am your friend Ashutosh from I am Indore, and friends, as you all know, Medu Study is your own channel initiative in which we discuss various management topics and subjects in a very simple manner. Friends, in Medu Study we have different modules. There are modules on strategic management, marketing, organizational behavior, operations, as well as human resource management. We keep on developing the content basis the subscribers feedback. Recently we have been getting feedback to develop content on marketing channels. Multiple of our subscribers said that they want this content. So today we are starting this topic of marketing channels, and in the next 3 to 4 videos we will be covering this particular topic. Let us begin. And before understanding marketing channel, we need to understand what is basically a value delivery network. It is a network composed of the company, suppliers, distributors, and ultimately the customers who partner with each other to improve the performance of entire system in delivering customer value. So see, a company will have a whole of network. There will be suppliers. This can be suppliers of the packaging material, suppliers of raw material, suppliers of the other essential materials required for production. There will be distributors. What are the work of distributors? Work of distributors is to take your material from your point to the consumer point, and at the end there are customers who will partner. Why? Because they all are basically functioning in an ecosystem. Just see example. If there is no company, what will get produced? Without supplier giving the required inputs, production not possible. You have made the finished goods, the FGs, but there is no distributor. How will consumer get it? There is no consumer. Who will consume it? So all these people in this ecosystem are required, and then only your value delivery network is possible. Now let us move to the term of marketing channel, which is also known as the distribution channel. It is a set of interdependent organizations that help make a product or service available for use or consumption by the consumer or the business user. So these are interdependent organizations, and what is their work? Whether you are into product business or into the service, for final use, whether again there can be product, service, normal consumer, business user. How this consumer get this product, get this service, or how this business user get this product, this service, all the people, organizations involved in between form a part of the marketing channel or the distribution channel. Now let us discuss and understand with examples some of the key functions which these channel members perform. Very first of them is information. When we say information, what do we mean? See, there is lot of details, lot of things which are required, and what happens is, for a consumer to know everything is not possible, so he is dependent upon them. You want to buy something, you go to that shop person, you will say na bhaiya, this is my budget and this is what I'm looking for, please help. You want to buy a mobile, you will go to the shop, I want 128 GB storage, 4 GB, 6 GB RAM, I want it 12,000 is my budget, this kind of camera, this, he will show you 4-5 options. So that information basically is through this member of channel that you are passing. Next is, my dear friends, promotion. When we say promotion, so one is the promotion, the advertisement which company does through TV, through brand ambassadors, but then there is promotion which happens through this member of channel. When we say through the member of channel, what does it mean? It means that in the same example, you went, you said to that particular person, now if he is having some maybe good relation or maybe some good margins from Samsung, he will show you Samsung options. He will not show you other phone options. You go to apparel store, you want to buy a jacket, there will be 10 brands available, but that shop person or that shop boy, not even forget about the shop owner, he will be very busy. Shop person who is there on the shop floor, that shop boy, what he will do? That shop boy will basically show you the product in which there is some benefit which he is getting, and that is why many a time what companies does for the shop persons, they keep some sort of incentives. Then the contact, like I mentioned, for consumers not possible to reach directly, so these people help. Matching, there are some requirements that you have, some expertise that they can provide. How do we mix match those? Negotiation. Now there are a lot of negotiation which goes on in terms of rate, in terms of requirement, and many a times for companies it is not possible. So in that case, what company does? Company gives some sort of margin to those particular intermediaries, this distributor, and then they can basically, consumer can negotiate. You go to buy a 1,000 rupees jacket MRP, Now there will be some margin on which the company has given it to the distributor. Now that window on what price to sell basically lies between the distributor and that particular consumer. So consumer is not bargaining with that company. In that mobile example, consumer is not bargaining with Samsung. He is bargaining with that particular member of the channel. Physical distribution, from that end to this end, how thing will reach through these people only, na? If there were no distributors, take an example, you are ready with the mobiles, how will a consumer directly reach you? You will need some kind of outlet support, right? Financing. In that shampoo or mobile example may not be, but let us take an example of car. You want to buy a car. It is not possible for most of us to pay the upfront amount. So what we will depend upon, in this case again, we will depend upon those financing people, the financiers, those who are available. They will help us. Risk taking can mean two aspects. One is this inventory. So they are buying, storing them, having that faith or having that forecast in their mind that consumers will buy and that material will be sold, but it is basically their money being involved. So very important step they are doing in form of risk taking. Now see how a distributor is important. When I was referring all those features, example, take a simple diagram. Three different manufacturers. Take that mobile example only. This is Samsung, this is Vivo, this is Redmi. There are three consumers. Now this manufacturer can reach to this, this and this. How many contact points are there? 3. Similarly 3 and 3. So this number into this number, 3 into 3, total 9 contacts. Now let us move to the second one. There are 3 manufacturers, there are 3 customers. You remove all this zigzag, place a distributor in between. Very simple for you. So this person, he will take from Samsung also, he will take from Oppo also, he will take from Redmi also. He will have all those things in point, and consumer is then interacting with this particular person. So number of contacts which were 9 over here straight away gets reduced to 6 over here. Now let us come to the second part of this particular video of today, which is channel level. What is channel level? Layer of intermediaries that perform some work in bringing the product and its ownership close to the final buyer. How many level of intermediaries are there? That is known as channel level. Now there can be two types. There can be direct marketing channel. When we say direct marketing channel which has no intermediary level. There is no intermediary level. Direct from the company to the consumer, whether product or service it is reaching. That is direct marketing channel. Opposite to that is indirect marketing channel. Marketing channel containing one or more intermediaries level. So there can be one intermediary level, there can be more intermediary level, and that, my dear friends, is known as indirect marketing channel. Now see, first of all, we will study both of them in consumer marketing. So first channel is producer is producing, consumer is directly getting. Nowadays many companies through their e-com, they use this, from producer directly to the consumer. This is the example. So whenever you are buying on a company website, you are buying on the Samsung website itself. What is that? From directly producer to the consumer it is reaching. Second, producer to the retailer to the consumer. You want to buy a car, that car is the dealership point in your vicinity, in your city. You go to them and they are basically taking from that car particular company. This is the second level. Third level, for example, shampoo, company is giving to the wholesale or the distributor of the area, that is person is giving to the local Kiryana stores, the retailers, and they are basically giving to the consumers. Third level. Now let us discuss about business marketing channels. So producer directly to the consumer, business consumer. Apparel, you want to buy a lot of uniform for your staff, you are buying from the producer itself. First example, channel, direct. Second, you are not buying directly, there is a business distributor in between. So this business distributor is taking in bulk from the producer, and from them the business customers can buy. Now there can be a third option, that producer, that company, there are manufacturers, representative or sales branch, various sales offices in different cities are there. They give it to that business distributor, and that business distributor basically gives to the customer. This is the example of business marketing channel. This is all from today's video, in which we discussed about what are marketing channels and what are the number of, depending upon the level of intermediaries, there can be direct channel, there can be indirect channel, and then there was a consumer who is direct consumer and business consumers. All of them have that particular case. In the next video we will discuss about the channel behavior and the organization in this particular topic. If there is any feedback or suggestion, you can write on our mail ID, which is meedu.study@gmail.com, or you can write in the comment section. If you are liking our content, friends, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you. Take care.